Hi, family. How are you? I hope y'all are doing very well. I threw some coins to do an I Ching reading for y'all today, and it's very interesting because love has been coming in the cards, it's been coming in my environment reads, and here it is in the I Ching. So let me let you know what I got. I got influence, wooing, Twee, the joyous lake above, and Ken keeping still, the mountain. The name of the hexagram means universal, general, and in a figurative sense, to influence, stimulate. The upper trigram is Twee, the joyous. The lower is Ken, keeping still. By its persistent, quiet influence, the lower right trigram stimulates the upper, weak trigram, which responds to this stimulation cheerfully and joyfully. Ken, the lower trigram, is the youngest son. The upper Twee is the younger daughter. Thus, the universal mutual attraction between the sexes is represented. In courtship, the masculine principle must seize the initiative and place itself below the feminine principle. Just as the first part of the book begins with the hexagrams of heaven and earth, the foundations of all that exists, the second part begins with the hexagram of courtship and marriage and foundations of all social relationships. The judgment, influence, success, perseverance furthers. To take a maiden to wife brings good fortune. The weak element is above, the strong below. Hence, their power attracts each other so that they unite. This brings about success, for all success depends on the effect of mutual attraction. By keeping still within while experiencing joy without, one can prevent the joy from going to excess and hold it within proper bounds. This is the meaning of the added admonition. Perseverance furthers. For it is perseverance that makes the difference between seduction and courtship. In the latter, the strong man takes a position inferior to that of the weak girl and shows consideration for her. This attraction between infinities is a general law of nature. Heaven and earth attract each other, and thus all creatures come into being. Through such attraction, the sage influences men's hearts, and thus the world attains peace. From the attractions they exert, we can learn the nature of all beings in heaven and on earth. The image, a lake on the mountain, the image of influence. Thus, the superior man encourages people to approach him by the readiness to receive them. The mountain with a lake on it summit is stimulated by the moisture from the lake. It has this advantage because its summit does not just jut out as a peak, but is sunken. The image counsel that the mind should be kept humble and free so that it may remain receptive to good advice. People soon give up counseling a man who thinks he knows everything better than anyone else. Anyways, it goes on, but that's the gist of it. I thought that was interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten a love reading out of the I Ching before. It seems to be in the air. I'm seeing it in nature. I'm seeing it in tarot and the I Ching. And it's this like final completion of opposite sexes joining forces to save the world. That's my opinion. It's the love that it generates that's going to increase the vibration to a point where, I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but that's the gist of it. Anyways, I am going to get back to you very soon. I love you. Have a beautiful day.